And we are live. You know, when I do the show in the morning sometimes, those are literally the first words I say. I am fresh out of bed this morning. All I did was watch the dog. All I did was walk the dog. Ooh, that's how this one's going to go. All right, yeah, I'm excited now. But we're just going to cover NFL, week 3 predictions. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop more content. So I feel like the old format of once a week, covering all 3 sports all at once was kind of rushed. It was kind of not my cup of tea. It was what the times provided. And I'm grateful for those times. Because now it has me here, which granted is really just the same place, literally. Like I live in the same apartment where I used to record. It's weird. It's weird how life turns full circle. But, yeah, here we are. Episode 43 on September the 24th, 2001. We're going to jump into our week 3 predictions. Tonight we have Thursday night football, so you always know for Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday night football, I'm going to give you the spread. I'm going to give you the over-under. I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm going to tell you if it's a good bet, bad bet, all that shit. I don't know anything I'm talking about, by the way. I don't think I've ever said this. But I've never betted on sports in my life. Never. I live in Florida. I can't. Even like with my friends, I've made like maybe like a handful of bets. Like, oh, I bet you $20 that, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But like, never placed a bet. Ever on a sport. I think it's the most unpredictable thing. I hate it. I hate betting on sports. It's fun. It's exhilarating. But like, it hurts my soul. I feel like I'm just burning money. All right. So tonight, Thursday night football, Carolina versus Houston. Divisional matchup. Houston is now on their second string quarterback, David Mills. Carolina looks like it's clicking. The spread is that Carolina will win by 7.5. I do believe they're going to cover by a lot. Yeah, the over-under is 43.5 points. I do think both defenses are good enough to where that won't get that high. I have it Carolina 27, Houston 13 for a total of 40. So I'd go under, not over, and I have Carolina making the spread. Or covering the spread, I apologize. All right, let's dive into Sunday's action. Indianapolis versus Tennessee. Carson Wentz is hurt. Even if Carson Wentz was healthy, I would still pick Tennessee. Atlanta versus New York, the Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants. I feel like Atlanta is legitimately the worst team in the league. Chargers versus Kansas City. This should be a great game, but not really. I feel like Patrick Mahomes pulls this off. Yeah, I'm going to go Kansas City. Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh. This was a tough one. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers' offense are like, over the past 2 seasons, are like 30th and 31st in offensive production. So I'm going to go Cincinnati, especially because Joe Burrow just came off the worst game of his career. I think he's going to want to look into getting kind of like a better game under his belt. I do think this is kind of his like revenge game for the last one. Chicago versus Cleveland. I'm going to go Cleveland. Justin Fields is going to start. It's going to be his first start. Probably. Yeah, they actually announced it yesterday. I'm tripping. It is going to be his first start. Nick Foles will serve as the backup. Cleveland's defense is top. Probably 13, 12. So, yeah, I'm going to go Cleveland. I feel like Baker hasn't had a good game yet. And I feel like he's due for one. So I'm just going to go Cleveland. Baltimore versus Detroit. Baltimore, probably by a lot. New Orleans versus New England. This game's a toss-up. This is probably the closest game of the week, in my opinion. I'm going to go New Orleans. Arizona versus Jacksonville. Arizona by 5 touchdowns. Washington versus Buffalo. Buffalo in a close game. New York Jets versus Denver. I'm going to go Denver. Miami versus Las Vegas. I'm going to go Las Vegas. Tua is hurt. Jacoby Brissett will make his first start with the Dolphins. Seattle versus Minnesota. I'm going to go Seattle. Tampa Bay versus the Rams. As much as this hurts my heart, I'm going to go Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm going to go Tampa Bay. But Tampa Bay's defense is looking a little sus. Forced a lot of turnovers, but still let Matt Ryan put up 27 on you. You know, it's not good. Not good. No, not good. But I do think this will be a high-scoring game. I just think Tom Brady's going to make something happen. Yeah. Yeah. Even though Antonio Brown is now out on the COVID list, you know what? This game has a whole lot of variables. I'm still going to go Tampa Bay, though. Still going to go Tampa Bay. Sunday Night Football. Green Bay versus San Francisco. The spread is San Francisco is going to win by 3.5 points. My prediction is Green Bay 30, San Francisco 27. So that means they would not cover the spread, I think. Over-under is 48.5. Yeah, that's going to be an over. For sure. For sure. Because the Packers defense is probably going to get lit up by the Niners offense, which means Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams are then going to have to go into God mode, which they will do because it's Sunday Night Football. And yeah, I think Aaron's going to be able to make enough plays to make it close at the end. And Mason Crosby. I'm calling it. Calling my shot. Monday Night Football. Philly versus Dallas. Philly versus Dallas. Spread is Dallas by 3.5. Dallas will cover, in my opinion, because the score, in my opinion, will be Dallas 41, Philly 37. That's a 4-point game. So I think Dallas will cover the 3.5 points. 51.5 is the over. Yeah, by a lot, dude. Yeah, that's going to be an over. Because both these defenses are suspect. And both of these offenses are good. Dallas's offense is real good. But yeah, that's going to be it for my Week 3 predictions. This is going to be uploaded today. And then tomorrow, we'll be waking up and recording and uploading my UFC 266 predictions as well as a recap of the UFC Fight Night Smith versus Spann. I think a lot of cool stuff happened there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Buddy for being such a good boy all the time. Buddy, come here. Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, don't do that. You're freaking me out, man. Freaking me out. Good boy. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. Much love, peace, love, and happiness.